Hello, hi, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you had a great week. Happy Sunday, happy weekend, happy Father's Day for all of you who celebrate today. In Denmark, it was June 5th, I think June 5th. Anyway, if you are watching this on replay, please do not forget to do the hashtag replay and let me know how you're doing and all the things, answer my questions. And yeah, Anthony, hi love, how are you? How was your party yesterday? So far, it's just you and me. Keep me entertained, please. How are you doing? Ugh, it's hot today. Again. And my hair is a mess. Again. Ugh, but it is wonderful. Thank God we have a little bit more wind today. So it's not as, yeah. And let me know if that thing over here is too much. Let's see, Anthony, the party was awesome. I'm headed home right now, so I'll probably be working and I'm using voice chat since I'm driving, so sorry if there's mistakes. Oh, it's just fine, it's just fine. I'm glad the party was good. Yay. So did you end up being like 100 people? Or just 50? Oh, I'm glad it was a good party. You deserve that. And I mean, you will be upgrading to 4.0 tomorrow. So, yeah, it won't hurt. I promise you, it don't hurt. No, it's the later years that might start to hurt. And it usually starts, not on your birthday, but a bit later than your birthday. So, yeah. But the upgrading is good. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Turning 40 was just, to me, it was a day. I wasn't really doing anything spectacular with it. I think we did celebrate, David and I celebrated together in July or August, I can't remember. And then on my birthday, nothing much was going on, so that's fine. I don't really do the whole celebrating thingy, and I never need anything. I mean, I literally have whatever I need, right? So, yeah. Mm. But I mean, if I wanted anything, that would be diamond painting things. Like gift cards for, right now, I think it would be MDD or something like that. Usually it was Diamond Art Club, but there are so many diamond paintings from MDD. It's actually scary how many I have on my list. And I mean, she keeps adding more. So, oh my God, I need to get out so that I get more sun here. I mean, you can see where I had on a V-neck. Oh boy. My arms, thank God, they're pretty even. I need to see if I can get out and get some sun this week so that I'm um, a bit more brown for the weekend. I don't know. I've been following along with the weather in France, and it is cooling down towards the weekend. So that's good. It'll only be, mid 30s, which is what, 90s something Fahrenheit. But it'll be the heat wave will then be moving north. So in Denmark, it will be about 86 degrees this coming weekend. So yeah, it's kind of like But I mean, it's still hot in France. They're actually having kind of what are they called? They have warnings um, that people need to hydrate and stuff like that. So I mean, and especially elderly and kids need to be careful. It's always, I don't know why. It's kind of like whenever there's a heat wave or extreme spells of cold, that's always the elderly and the sick. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. Oh. So it's Rosa's birthday today. She is 6. We celebrated her yesterday. So she's becoming so big. She's getting so big. We talked about it yesterday at the party. It's like, how is she 6? She was just born, right? I mean, it seems like a second ago she couldn't reach the sink in the bathroom, so she needed a little stepping stool. And yeah, she needed that if you wanted to reach up for the half wall that we have in the kitchen. If she wanted to pet one of the cats up there, well, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah. So who's taking care of Apollo? Is he home? Maybe Alex and MJ is watching him. I mean, that's the good thing about being in the same house. You can dog sit each other's doggies. Melissa, hi honey, how are you? And Melissa saying hi to Anthony. He is driving. So yeah. Ah! But it was so nice weather yesterday, even though most of us ended up standing in the shade because the tables were set smack in the middle of the sun. So it was like, ugh. We did have a little wind though. Let's see, Melissa, doing great, thank you. My magic dragon shelf just got delivered. Oh yay! Ah, I can't wait to get mine. Hopefully during the week it'll be here. And then I will have to unbox it. I don't know, has it even been unboxed yet? I don't know. All the flyaways. Melissa says, yes, I hope yours comes soon. Oh, I bet it will. I bet it will. Unless they do the same trick as with my mystery, which I really hope they don't. So, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah, they better not. They better not. I want it. I want to unbox it. Have you seen any sneak peeks for it? Yeah, right? Melissa, oh, they better not. I will be having issues if they do that again. So, ah, you have Apollo with you. He is sitting with you in the car, Anthony. Yay! Okay, Melissa, haven't seen any unboxings of the magic bookshelf. Well, then I will have to do one, right? The almost the second it'll come in, I'd be like, ta-da! See what I got. Melissa is going to film it right after my live. Oh yay! Oh, I can't wait to see all the purples. That is literally what I look forward to the most was all the purples. Yeah. I think a lot of people are out celebrating Father's Day. Oh, and happy birthday to your dad, Melissa. I saw your post. So, happy heavenly birthday to him. You're welcome, Melissa. Oh, God, it's so important to drink a lot. We have the most blue sky, and then just in the far horizon, I can see a few clouds. Oh, and I can see an airplane. Where are you going? I wonder where you come from. I don't know. Miriam, hi, honey. How are you? Yeah, happy Father's Day to Anthony and his puppers. What is pupper? So I bet he's been out playing and everything, Anthony. So how wide is he yet? Miriam is good. How are you guys? I'm good. I'm good. How are you now that you've been live with me? It wasn't that bad, was it? It wasn't so bad. You did good. Why are you embarrassed? And you are not awkward at all. You did so good. Melissa says she's doing great and she's so proud of her, Miriam. See? Let's see, Anthony, I'm going to be driving through a canyon with minimal service, so I won't be able to respond too much, but I will be looking as best I can. Okay, Anthony, just let us know when you're capable of doing anything. Please drive safe. And Miriam, I promise once I warm up, I'm less awkward. Whew. I don't feel you were awkward at all. And it was fun, though. I'm hoping to get used to being on camera. Oh, you will. You will. Miriam says, thank you, guys. And Melissa says, be careful, Anthony. Yes, drive safely, please. There is precious cargo aboard that car. Okay? And I'm not necessarily just talking about Apollo. You are precious cargo too, sir. So, yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people are out celebrating Father's Day today. So we might not be that many. So, yeah, we'll see how long we're going. I'm so happy that I have my little windmill over here. I mean, without it, there would be like a gazillion degrees in here. So, yeah. I haven't really gotten any diamond painting done since Friday. I think I placed, I don't know, maybe 15 drills yesterday. So, there's a cat here. You see it? Yes, you can see it there. Uh, Miriam, I know our fans are working overtime right now, right? They are, they are. Gosh. I had a ghost yesterday. All of a sudden, my diamond paintings start tumbling down in here. And I'm like, excuse me? Oh, your fans, not our fans. Yes, they are working overtime. We have them all over our house right now. They're literally just all over the place in order to try to just get a little air around, you know. move it. So yeah, I I wouldn't mind it being just a few degrees cooler. I mean, yeah. Miriam, apparently it's going up to 40 degrees next week here, and I'm scared. Yeah, it is supposed to be really, really hot. And you're right smack in the middle of that blast zone. But I mean, at least in France, the temperature are going down by the end of the week. So maybe it's going down for you guys as well. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Melissa says, I'm so sorry it's so warm for you guys. I'm I I know that England has it worse than Denmark. For some reason it's yeah, you're further south than us. What? Because we have Denmark and then you go down to the southern part of Britain. You're actually closer to France. I don't mind the warmth as long as the humidity isn't too bad. See, Miriam, how is it where you are, Melissa? Melissa says Chicago is raining today, but the temperature is perfect. Oh, nice, except for the rain. Except for the rain, we do not want the rain. Anthony has sent us a picture. Oh, look at it! Look, I would love to have mountains. It's almost like driving in Norway. That's what I love about Norway is that you have they have duck tunnels through all the mountains because instead of making roads that goes like this, they were like, okay, we're just drilling a hole through the mountain, and then you have you're driving through the tunnels. It's so cool. Yeah, and I want to go to Oslo one day because apparently they have um, tunnels. Is it underground tunnels? And they have roundabouts. And I'm like, underground mountain tunnels with roundabouts. That's crazy. Both Miriam and Melissa says, "Oh wow," to your picture, Anthony. That is beautiful. Yeah, I wanna try to drive in a tunnel with a roundabout. Hey Sha, hi honey, how are you? Saying hey sunshine. It was 33 degrees Celsius here in Poland today. There had already been two heavy downpours and one thunderstorm. Today, oh my god. Yeah, I'm guessing that the humidity is disgusting. 33 degrees. That is hot. And I mean, when you just have that high humidity and raining and whatnot, it just feels even worse because it gets difficult to breathe, right? Melissa says hi to Asia. Oh yeah. Miriam says hi to Asia. We have uh, Anthony and they're listening because he's driving through the mountains right now, Asia. So he's listening whenever the mountains give him permission because they kind of block the the connection. So yeah, but it's fine. We had really bad wind the night into Friday. It was supposed to be severe thunderstorm and downpours, but thank God for us, it went south of us. Where my bestie is living, close to there, they got a serious downpour. Um, Her husband filmed while he was at work where the water is running like a river down the street. It's so crazy. And we got literally nothing. What we got some, but compared, we didn't get anything. So we just got our garden watered, which is also a good thing. So oh, I have to go water my mints. I have to do that. I didn't do that today. I think it'll be better to do it when I'm done here because then the worst sun will be away from where they are and have moved to uh, this side of the house where our bedroom is. Oh, I should have wrote down the blinders. Well, I should have done that hours ago if I wanted to, but yeah. I'm waiting to see if an old friend of mine will reply because I he used to work for a company that worked in cooling solutions. So yeah, I see Miriam. I need to do my taxes and I'm avoiding it. My excuse is it's too hard to focus. Oh, that is a good excuse. That is a really good excuse. It will be my excuse too. Except most of our taxes is done online and you just need to check, you know, um, that they put in the right numbers. So it's not too bad. And then if you work, uh, or if you work further away from where you live, depending on how far you have to drive, you can get transportation money. And a lot of people don't plug that in until tax season, and then they get the money back. So, so yeah, then it feels like you're getting a tax reduction money back, even though you're not getting any more than what you would what you would have gotten monthly over the year. But some people like that they get it all in at once. I don't know. Maybe also, I know David waited back when he could, you know, um, when you worked as a truck driver and you were out most of the week, you could get some deduction and you had to know how many days of the year you were out. So instead of trying to guess it, he would just do it by the end of the tax year. That way he would get it all. So, yeah. And I don't really get anything because I'm on a fixed income. So it's not really an issue. Oh, there's a spider bug on my ceiling. Hi. You're not too big. So if you just stay there, you are allowed to stay. Okay. Okay. Spiders are a sign that your house is healthy. You just need to agree on where they are. So, yeah. Um, let's see, Asia. It was awful trying to breathe. My husband and I went on a trip to see the bison at the reserve, and we were just melting. Oh my God, I can imagine. I mean, you're sweating just standing still when you have that much humidity. Miriam, oh, I didn't know it was a sign your house is healthy. Oh, it is. If you have spiders indoor, your house is healthy. So, and they do help you get rid of all the little bugs. So, yeah, they're not allowed in the bedroom. I do not want to see them in my bedroom. So if I see a spider in the bedroom, they will be escorted out. Um, they're not being killed. They are being escorted out. In a glass with a piece of cardboard under, and it's like, there you go. I do not want you in my bedroom. I mean, they're most likely there, but as long as I can't see them, it's fine. They terrify me. I am okay with them up there. If they come down here, I am not okay with them. Mary, Melissa would rather not have a healthy house. I mean, like 9 out of 10 times you don't see them. They're there and you don't know. Was it yesterday? No, it was the other day. Um, we were in the bathroom. Can't remember. Oh yeah, it was Friday, and we were brushing our teeth and whatnot. And I was looking over at the wall, and there was this spider. It's not a small spider. It's not a big spider. It was like one of those medium ones, like the size of it was my thumbnail, and it was running up the tiles. And then we have some pictures of, the ducks that kids have in the tubs. And it ran under that picture. And in the beginning, it felt like it was kind of stuck halfway in. And it was kind of like, Mr. Spider, if you think that we can't see you, I have to inform you that your butt is sticking out under the picture. And it was so funny because it felt like he could hear us because he was kind of wiggling to try to get in further. um, and then David and I was laughing about it, and then he was gone under the picture. He was like, okay. Miriam would also rather not have a healthy home. Melissa is laughing at that. Miriam, there was a massive one in my bathroom the other day, just huge. And it took me so long to work up the courage to deal with it. Melissa, I totally understand Miriam. I scream when they move. I don't like them when they get above a certain size. I mean, like, if the cats don't want to touch them, they're too big. That is how I know that they're too big. That is, if the cat look at them and go, nope. Especially if it's Max, because Max usually take a look at a bug, a spider, and he just slams them with his paw, and then goes, "Are you okay?" Which is so funny. I see Anthony send us more pictures. Oh, look at that. Okay. There's another beautiful picture. I'm not sure where it is, but it's very pretty. And then there is somebody with a polo. Oh, look at the baby. Look at the baby. Is that a cousin of yours, Anthony? She looks cute. But I mean, the focal point is Apollo. Oh yeah, I'm guessing those are cousins. They have a pizza party. Oh, look at that. I'm not gonna go too close. But this is a family picture, I'm guessing. Look at that blue sky. Oh, that is so cool. Maybe a friend group picture. I love it. Those are really, really nice. Uh, Miriam, this one definitely would have scared my cat. My sister makes me deal with them now because she wants me to get over my fear. That is not okay. Miriam, oh, look at that beautiful skyline. Yes. I mean, look at it. Don't you have the mountains in the background? Very pretty. Yeah. Mm. This is just beautiful. Okay, I have gotten some fairy dust home from Forever Young, and the static in these is crazy. You see how they cling? It's absolutely crazy. And I'm kind of glad that it'll be a while before I have to use them and have to deal with it. I'm like, oh man, do I really have to deal with all this static? So yeah, I'm glad that I don't have to use them for a while. Even though I do kind of want to work on the It's Electric next year. I kind of want to next year do the kind of like what he said is doing this year. Try to work on my older kids. Yeah. Is Miriam. Oh, yeah, I was going to ask. You mentioned a while ago you had a trick for clumpy drills, but I couldn't remember what it was exactly. So if they're clumpy, not static, but if they're that they're kind of stuck together, I take a pill bottle, stuff in a coin, and then I put in the drills that are stuck, and I give it a good shake. I do recommend having in a dryer sheet or something because they do tend to um, get a little static. I don't know if it's different if you use another kind of bottle, but in this one, yes, penny in a bottle. Asia says beautiful, cute Apollo. Medium, yes, because I have some that are super clumpy. Yes, that's what I do. And just if you have a piece of dryer sheet or something, just stuff it in there. That's what I do. I need a new dryer sheet in here. It's been here quite a while. See, that is my old dryer sheet that was in here. Just stuff in. Mary said, that's a great idea, Miriam. Clever solution. I can't take the honor for that. I got it from somewhere else, but I did gather that it needed some dryer sheet on my own. Nobody told me about the dryer sheet. I was just annoyed with it being so static, and I was like, okay, let's just put in some dryer sheet to get that static out. Because we all know how I not like static. It's actually scary how many trash drill I have in this kit, despite it being a Diamond Art Club. There's a lot of taps, and it's an old kit, and I am very picky. I know that. So I am trying to be less picky, but it doesn't really function. It doesn't work for me to be less picky. I haven't figured out how to not do that. I'm like, I should be able to be less picky, right? I should be, but apparently I am not. So, yeah, I might never learn. I need to cut my cuticles. Miriam saying, do you ever have, like, you kind of cut the edges of your cuticles because they're kind of dry? I do that all the time, by the way. I take a nail clipper and I just cut them. Melissa does that too. And Miriam, yes, otherwise they can snag things just as much as a nail, right? I'm always like, so why isn't that something you hear all the time? How people get these dry? It's just, just by the edge, here by the edge of the nail. And I'm like, why doesn't anybody ever tell you about how they dry out and you need to cut them? I mean, you have to. And the bad thing is now I know they're there and I have to be mindful because I would just start picking. And last time I did that, I ended up bleeding because I was yanking and I was yanking at skin that wasn't quite ready. Yeah. So really whenever I see something like this, I just have to get my nail clippers right away because if it takes me too long, I will start just yanking at it. But the cuticles aren't the worst. It's more than if you have um, I don't know, sometimes it seems like a little bit of nail that is embedded in it and it's like yuck. Miriam, I've become really particular about my nails. Oh, how? How? I need to know. Hmm. It might be, something that I could learn from. I have to figure out because I want to get some, nail sticker and then some of my nails. I want to bring those to France. And I'm trying to figure out which ones. Um, yeah, which ones to pick. I mean, those would be fun, right? Uh, so Miriam, I seem to do something with them every day. Moisturize the cuticle oil, keep the cuticle trimmed. Oh, well, you're doing good. I wonder. So you get a little cuticle thingy. Melissa, ooh, I love nails. Miriam, clean underneath the nail. I don't know why. I guess it's become a hobby on the side. Yeah, I need to see how long they are. I never know which. So see, you have a nail like this. You have one end that is more flat. Then you have the more rounded here. I'm guessing the more rounded is the one that should go down the nail, right? So you have the rounded down toward your cuticles. Melissa laughing says yes. Miriam, maybe because I tug a lot with my hands so my clients stare at them all day. Melissa makes sense. They are a bit long. Um, Asia is currently working on a custom image of my dog from MDD, and I haven't had any static issues at all. I also have a minimal amount of trash drills. Oh, you're lucky about the static. I did have some, not too much though. But I'm glad you're not having issues with static. Now, let's see. On the right, it's not as bad with the length because I think my right hand is more normal size. I mean, I do like you see my there is a difference in size between my this is my right hand right here and everything is a bit bigger. I mean, look, my right hand is against me. So you see how my left hand is actually smaller due to my clipper. So yeah. Miriam, do you prefer them shorter? Yes. I don't like long nails. I feel like I don't know. Maybe because I'm using the stickers and I feel like I'll just yank them off easier. And also, been much of, I've never been into having long nails. Maybe it's because I have such brittle nails already. I just prefer them not too long. But I do know that some of the ones that I've purchased is a little bit longer than I would maybe prefer. So I don't know. But sometimes it's hard to see on the website. Oh, what do we have? Oh, so I don't know. Almond oil really helped my brittle nails. Yeah, I have brittle nails my entire life, and they're really soft. I mean, look at them the wrong way, and they break, they crack. They if my nails is getting for some reason too long for you know, they'll just break. Oh, I also have these cute ones. They might be okay too because they are not obvious, and some of them have a little glitter. And then there are these ones that I have been having on before, but I don't want to have those on. Yeah, they're very neutral, right? And very much alive. I also have some other ones that are very neutral. Then I have some with leopard uh, on them spots. What's the name? I have some with cats on them. Miriam, oh my gosh, which ones would you be wearing to Paris? I don't know. That is what I'm trying to figure out. I mean, I kind of like these, but I don't know. I also like these ones with the little glittery thing on them. I also have these. They are also kind of fun. We love the cat ones. Yeah, but aren't they just a little too much? I'm also trying to, I don't know. But they are fun. Yes, these are fun and summery, right? Yeah. Which is also why I really like these because they're fun and summery in my mind. Um, let's see. I don't know. I really love these, but I don't think I'll be bringing these now. Then I have these. They're also, kind of neutrally, but not as much. Um, then I have these that are a bit more pink and have glitter on a few of them. And these, they're also kind of funny, but they just seem very long. Then I have these. They have glitter at the bottom, so they're kind of funny too. And these also have kind of a funny pattern to them. Maybe. Ooh, so many choices. Are you able to file or trim them once they're on? No, I don't think you can do that. Asia, I go to a girl once a month to get my nails done because I don't have the patience for it myself. My nails can't do that because they're so thin and brittle. I've tried having on the nail things um, and they just ruined. I mean, my niece said that I should use glue underneath instead of the stickers. I'm just afraid that it'll ruin my nails. There's also these, but I don't think I'll be wearing those to Paris. There's a few more left. Then I have these, also kind of funny. I have these. See, Miriam, same here, Asia. I used to do them myself for years, but then gave up. Okay. Then I have these with like a purple tips to them. And these that has this subtle pattern. Then there's a little black cats and these that has kind of bling on them. They're kind of funny too, though, right? They're kind of fun. Yeah, they're very subtle. Miriam, what do you think you're in the mood for? Color, neutral, or fun? I don't know. I mean, I kind of just looking at these. So I think these these are a contender, and these, and then these. Kind of, they're more pink than you can see. Then these, and these ones, and then these ones. Asia, my nails are soft and prone to splitting, So I have to get acrylics done because gel doesn't stay on my nails. Yeah. So acrylics like these, like push on nails, Miriam, that's tough. They're all good choices, right? There is like six, one, two, three, yeah, six pairs to choose on. Maybe I should put them on my YouTube post in the community thing and ask people which one should I wear to Paris. Would that be something? Be like, which ones do you like the best? So let's do a thing. Which nails should I be wearing to Paris? That way, my YouTubers can help me decide. Unless you can match to your outfits. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what dresses to bring. That's the big issue. That I'm not sure which. You have the cats, yeah, but I don't have any of the cats in the final one. What is these? I haven't had these opened. But they're very pretty. Let's see. I need bigger ones. Oh, look. They're pretty. Yeah, they are pretty. And then, okay, what's. And there's these with the little pearls on. They're very pretty. Some of these, they're just so thin because I apparently have very fat nails. Look, they're pretty too. So, yeah, I don't know. I might just end up bringing several different sets and then I'll figure it out when I'm down there. I don't know. like, um, and then end up not wearing any. Miriam, you have weird shaped nail beds. Yeah. I mean, look at mine. They're very wide. What's going on over here? Oh, yeah. They're very wide, and then they're different sizes because of that difference in my hand shape. I mean, it is so crazy how there can be this much of a difference in hand sizes. I mean, but there is. I just know that they are. Like okay, weird nails. I just want to be kind of like, oh look, my nails are pretty. I don't do makeup. I don't know how to do it. So maybe I can just have pretty nails instead. I don't know. Is that an option? Oh yeah. Purdy nails. And Dawn won't be here today. She's out and about celebrating Father's Day. Oh, so she texted me. Was like, "Yeah, sure." I mean, I never expect people to be in here. I mean, you all have lives. Miriam, they all suit me. Ah, thank you. Melissa, you're gorgeous the way you are. Thank you. Do you know that how I'm already like, oh, so how do I want to have the photos taken? Again, outfits. That's horrible. It was the same back when I met new kids. I was like, so what should I wear? Um, I don't have anything to wear. I mean, that's horrible. Let's see, Miriam, all the press on looks pretty. Thank you. Miriam, you're a beautiful person. You're inside and out. Thank you. Mm. Yeah, I have. I actually have this purple dress that I wore, and I was like, I don't know. Um, I bought it on Temu, and I was like, well, I like it, but I wonder what it'll look like when I wear it. And it actually looks good because I also bought some other dresses where I'm like, oh, those are pretty too. And I thought that I would be wearing two of those. Uh, then I get, a little self-conscious because they have plunging necklines. They go down, and I feel like I want to go, like this all the time. And I'm like, ee, ee. Miriam, I guess you need to think about comfort too because of the heat. Yes, that's why I want to wear dresses. And then I can have, shorts underneath. So yeah. So I want to wear dresses and my sandals. But that is what I would think is comfortable, instead of wearing pants and a t-shirt and whatnot. And I mean, with a dress, you can still get air. I mean, yeah. I have on right now. That's a good idea, says Miriam. Yeah. I mean, right now I have on this kind of tunic thing and just, this fabric, I don't know, shorts to the knees. Oh, they're not that white in real life, okay? I do not have snowman leg. They do have some color. Oh my God, they look white. Miriam, some people love a plunging neckline. I know, but the issue is then I look down and I mean, like, I have that feeling of, everything is because I don't have the smallest chest. Okay. So I sometimes feel like I'm just shoving them in people's faces. And yeah. David doesn't mind. I know that, and I don't mind with him, but I mean, these people are all strangers, and I don't want to feel like I'm just, look at my boobs. David said it isn't so bad, and it's just because I look at it. Miriam, same here. Too low feels awkward, right? And then the issue is, I feel it's too low too fast, but David says when I feel it's too low, it's fine. I mean, this one is fine because I feel like you don't see anything. I mean, you don't see. Yeah, uh, it's it's hard to explain. Okay. Gosh, it was easier way back before my chest grew overnight. Being a woman is tough, especially a self-conscious one. And when I got on the pill, I swear to you, my chest grew double in one night. That's what it felt like. It felt like bam, my chest had grown to double the size, and I'm like, man, why? Someone explain to me why is this happening? Yeah, it's interesting. Miriam, I was hoping my self consciousness would go down as I got older, but it hasn't yet. Yeah, I don't think mine ever will. Thank you to my mom. I will always be self conscious. I will always feel like I am too much or too little, and you shouldn't be wearing that, and you shouldn't be wearing this, and blah, blah, blah. Most of the time, I'm okay. Most of the time, I just wear whatever the freak I want to. Then there are times where I'm like, I want to look presentable, you know? And I'm like, I can't be wearing that. Can I? No, no, I shouldn't be wearing stuff like that, you know? Yeah, I don't know. But thank God, most of the time, I don't really care about, what other people think. But every now and again, it's like, oh, I shouldn't be wearing that. I need to wear a headband down there with all these flyaways, right? So the pictures won't look like me going, oh yeah, that will be pretty or something. I also want to find a bag. I mean, I'm allowed to bring, the cabin carrier thingy. I where I can have, my clothes and my toiletries and whatnot in it. And then I can have what they call a um, personal bag, whatever. Um, yeah, let's see, Miriam. I forget how many days is it again. I will be there from Friday morning till Monday evening, and the convention is Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, but Monday and Friday I'm not so worried about because that'll just be me. I don't have to impress anybody. Ugh, gosh, I feel like I need to wash all my clothes this week, so I can choose between all of it, and then wear my least favorite clothes. So I have all my favorites to choose from. Explain the logic, please. But yeah, Miriam. Oh, I hope carry-on would be enough space. Packing. Oh, it will. It will. Uh, I don't need that much. I will just be wearing my sandals. I need. I don't really need a whole lot. I mean, I just need my clothes, my toiletries, um, medication. I need something a little stiffer to bring home pictures and whatnot. Um, yeah, but yeah, and I might bring some knitting for the evenings. At first, I was like, oh, I can knit during the panels. And I'm like, well, what if I want to take pictures? And wouldn't it be weird if I was knitting and maybe a tote bag on the side for souvenirs? Maybe. I mean, I will be bringing a bag, that personal effect that they're talking about, that you just have to be able to have it under the seat. And yeah, that would be a bag. And I'm also wondering, what kind of bag do I want to bring that I can also use for the convention, to use a water bottle and whatnot. Maybe a snack, stuff like that. And that's actually my biggest, what? What should I bring? I don't know. Oh gosh, but I don't know. You just be glad you're not here during the week. I need someone to vent to all the week while I'm trying to figure shit out, okay? Like, okay, so I need, oh my god, I don't know what to wear. Yeah, yeah, some kind of bag. But again, I don't have a lot of handbags. That's the thing. Um, I don't know. I have some fake Louis Vuittons. Maybe I should get up there and bring one of those. One of my fakes. But I'm so excited. I'm excited. I'm just saying. Usually, if because of my shoulders, I can't wear something on my shoulder because that'll just, make it drag. Um, so usually, I have a leather backpack, a little one that my mom gave me years and years and years ago, and I wear that all the time. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, so if I'm going into Paris, I'd be a little afraid to have all my things on my back. But then again, I did that all the time in Berlin. But again, Berlin was 27 years ago. So I'm thinking too much, okay? You can clearly hear it. I am thinking too much. Miriam, if I'm doing something out of the ordinary, everybody in my life hears about it for weeks. Oh, do you know what? You have already been hearing about this for months, and you will be hearing about it for a month afterward. Miriam, ooh, a leather handbag would be quite front chic, though. Maybe, or a backpack, maybe. But I mean, I could take down one of my fake Louis Vuittons, right? I have a fake Louis Vuitton. I don't know what brand that one is. They're all fakes. Matnat, hi honey, how are you? Say hi, oh sorry, I am late. Just waking up, not feeling good today. Aw, I'm so sorry, Matnat. Is it because of the weather? Miriam, yes, we need all the tea when you get back. Oh, you're gonna get it. Okay. Then I saw this person over here, and they were like so cringe, they were screaming their little heads off because they got to see whomever and blah blah blah. That is all the tea that you'll be getting. Okay, and my members will hear all about it. In the vlog, I will be a bad person and back talk everybody. Oh my God, you should have seen this lady. She was so embarrassing. that is, and then yeah, I will be petty. No, I won't. I won't be petty. I'm not good at being petty, but I will tell people what I've seen and heard. Okay. I saw some pictures from the convention they had with the rookie casts in, was it end of May or beginning of June? There was a lot of people. And we're like, will there be this many people? Oh no, I need to, I don't know. Miriam, sometimes I wish I had more girlfriends to yap with like that. Hey, you have me. We can just do a messenger group call or something. Then you can chit chat with Melissa and I, and we can just gap. It's funny. Sometimes we just, you know, put on the camera and we're both diamond painting, and none of us is really looking at the other one. We're just diamond painting and chatting. So in reality, it could just be, you know, a like a phone call. You didn't need the video call, but every now and then, just look up. You can also do it on Instagram, Miriam. You can do it on Instagram as well. I have done that several times. I mean, that is how I usually chit chat with Anthony. That is on Instagram. God, I have to. I have to go to the little girl's room really fast. Please wait for me. Talk amongst yourself. Do your usually. Let's talk about Mia when she's not here. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I am back. Let's see. Let's see, Miriam. We need to find another way. Ooh, okay. I'll try InstaChat then. Miriam say, "Yay, Miriam!" Miriam, maybe one day I could do a test run with you guys to see how it works. I need to catch up with technology. You do? Melissa says that would be so fun. Yes, we should do that. Need to figure out when you're home from work, Miriam, and then we can chit chat for a little bit. So yeah. Don't forget to hydrate, especially you, Miriam, when it's this hot in London. I'm a little bit behind, but I will get there. I have some iced coffee for later. Well, literally, I could have had the iced coffee all day if I wanted to, but yeah. Sam, hi honey, how are you? Saying hi. Oh, sorry I'm late. Haven't you been out celebrating Father's Day? Happy Father's Day, Stephen. I see Miriam. I've got time off coming soon, so I'm planning to paint all day, every day. Ooh, we need to take advantage of that. Melissa is having her coffee too. Good idea, hon. Oh, Sam, I'm so sorry you're in pain today. Miriam and Melissa saying hi to Sam, and she's saying hi back. He say thank you, Mia. Absolutely, absolutely. We celebrated Father's Day on June 5th. So yeah, yeah. I hope you feel better soon again, Sam. Sam, also they started me on a pee pill, so I am peeing every 2 seconds. What kind of a pee pill? I don't think I've ever heard of a pee pill. Is it to expel water in your legs? It's called Lasik here. Is it to expel water? Okay. Well, then it isn't to make you pee. It is to get rid of water in your lymphic system, and some of it will drain out in your pee. Diuretics. Thank you. Yes. Um, and you do actually need to drink enough for those pills. I don't know how to spell that. That's fine. I knew what you meant. Um, it's actually important that you get enough fluid, otherwise you will be dehydrated. Oh, I know it sounds counterproductive, but then again, I'm sure that you've been told or that you have read all the papers that comes with it. I'm just I know too much about all of these things, so it comes flubbing out of my mouth. It's interesting because a lot of these medications, a lot of people don't know how they work really. They just, yeah. Sam, I am drinking but peeing just as fast. See, that is why you need to drink a lot so that you don't dehydrate. So I'm guessing that little Miss Chloe got a new belt. I think that is what I saw. Congratulations, Chloe. Same, thankfully only 5 days. Oh, that's it? Okay, I thought it was something new that you should be on forever and ever. Sam, yes, she is yellow belt, green stripe. Yay, congratulations, Mama, and congratulations, Chloe. Very proud of her. Today is Rosa's 6th birthday. Can you believe it? 6 years old. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Melissa says, congrats, Chloe. Oh, yeah. Good girl. So, how did our party go yesterday? It went good, good. There were some kids that she could play with, and otherwise it would just have been adults. But she got some great gifts, even though she kind of thought that our gift was boring because it came in an envelope. And yeah, because we're giving her a trip to a nearby zoo. So yeah, but she thought it was boring. It was like, I also got her a little coloring book with unicorns and princesses and castles and stuff like that. So yeah, Miriam says, "Oh, happy birthday, little Rosa." Melissa says, "Happy birthday to Rosa and Sam." Thank you guys. Sam says, "Thank you, Melissa." And yes, Miriam, so very proud of her. Oh, you should absolutely be proud of her. The weather was more than fine yesterday. The sun was shining from a blue sky. It was hot. We had a little breeze, but not too much. So people actually ended up standing in the shade to get out of the sun because the tables were placed right in the sun. So people were like, we need some shade, okay?" But yeah, but she had a good day, and yeah, that was the most important thing. I think today they're just relaxing, and yeah, and it had been a hit with her, bringing cake and whatnot on Friday for her class. That had been a hit. Leanne, hi, honey. How are you? Saying, watching on my TV in the garage, working on jewelry, so I'll be listening today. Okay, hon. I thought you might be out celebrating Father's Day. Miriam, kids don't know how good they have it. I'd love a trip to the zoo. Oh, she was glad when she found out what it was. It was just boring because, you know, it wasn't something that she could unwrap. So, yeah. Everybody's saying hi to Leanne. Okay. I want to know how my screen keeps getting so dusty. Miriam, oh, that makes sense. So, yeah. It was just boring getting a card where it said, Uncle and Auntie is bringing you to the zoo. So, yeah. Then see what my brother says when he finds out that he isn't coming with us. It's just the three of us. Yeah. But it is fun. We can go. I haven't been to a zoo for years. So I wanna go too. And see if we can buy some food there for the animals and get an ice cream, stuff like that. It will be fun. Maybe get some fries and whatnot. I don't know. We'll see. Just have a fun day. Miriam will be right back. Okie dokie. So yeah, she got. Oh my God. Her grandmother, her maternal grandmother, gave her a microphone with a little speaker to it. My brother is already loving that gift because he just puts that little speaker and then she walks off with a microphone. And apparently, we couldn't figure out how to lower the sound. We did try, and all the buttons that were supposed to do that apparently didn't really work. So we had to put that speaker down there. We could still hear her, very loud and very clear. But man, and she was singing and all the things. She was having fun. Oh, Anthony sent another picture. Uh, I love it. There's another family group picture from Anthony. I love it. I love it. I love it. Sam says, Leanne, I'm almost done with your blanket. Ooh, nice. Oh, yay. Somebody's having a baby. Mhm. So, um, we need a picture, Sam. We need a picture of the almost done blanket. Okay, done. Oh my god. You know what? I could live just sitting like this in front of my fan all day. But that wouldn't make me, I don't know, knit a diamond paint or I also need to, I have some clothes that I need to fold. We need to change our bedding because David has been sweating the last few nights. We're actually considering having the air conditioner thing going tonight just to keep it cool. But I would take the window being open and not having the blinds down. So yeah. Sam says, okay, give me a minute. Okay. I'm pretty sure it has been a minute, but it's fine. Yeah, I don't know. But there is something about going to bed in the nice and cool. Oh yeah. Oh, I have to write the hotel. I have to ask them if there is a water boiler in the room so that I can make tea before bed because I am not paying like I don't know $10 for a cup of coffee before going to bed or a cup of tea. They better give me what I need, you know. Will I get better? Just yes. Oh, I don't know. It fell down. It got stuck. Good. And then up with a lumbar pillow, and I am actually now more or less sitting like I am supposed to sit in this chair. Now that is crazy. I would never be able to diamond paint like this or sit like this for a longer period of time. I can actually feel it in my lower back. Well, I don't know. Maybe I could. I think it would just be a matter of getting used to it. I don't know. I am waiting for the convention, whatever, to put up the plan. Okay, what is saying? Something was saying something in the background. Oh, okay. Oh, it's so pretty. Hang on. Gonna save it so we can make it bigger. Look, Leanne, it's your blanket. It is very, very pretty. I love it. Very pretty, pretty. Um, oh, look at this. Look, it's Anthony again. In there. It's very pretty. Look at that sky. Oh my God. I see Miriam and Melissa says, wow to Sam. And Sam says, thank you. Is that a stop on the way home, Anthony, that you sent pictures of? It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. Mm. Oh boy. I got some new putty. I said, Miriam, it must have taken so long and such hard work. You know, Sam is an amazing crocheter. Well, so is Melissa, by the way. There you go. I got this off of AliExpress, and it wasn't really expensive, so I thought, okay, let's try it. And this is a giant blob, okay? There is a lot of it. And I was like, I have to try it to see. It's from Humpton, whatever it is, it's called, that shop that has like a gazillion different diamond painting stuff. They do sell diamond paintings that are stolen, but I don't mind buying their accessories like putty. I don't buy diamond paintings. I didn't even do that back when I was buying my diamond paintings off of AliExpress because they only did double-sided adhesive. So no. Uh, Melissa sending hearts. Sam, it hasn't taken me long, Miriam, a little over a month so far. Now you're doing so good. You're very fast. There's so many butterflies. I love it. Butterflies, butterflies, flutterbies. Miriam, that is so cool, Sam. I feel like it would take me a lifetime. I mean, if you know how to do it, it won't probably. I feel like I can hear everything David is doing. Leanne says it's gorgeous in the background. Oh my god. Ugh. Everything. I'm very crunchy today, okay? Said Miriam, I have been crocheting since I was 8 years old, so I am faster than the average bear. Yeah, exactly. I mean, at some point you literally just do it. You don't even have to look. You just know where to place your hands and the hook, and you just so without anybody misunderstanding this, Sam is a fast hooker. That is what crocheters call themselves, the hookers. Melissa says nice and then laughing, be like, yeah. I remember the first time I heard a crocheter call herself that, and I was like, you said what? Come again? And I was, it was my face must have been like, do you know what you're saying? I mean, he's like, yes, yes, yes. I know what it sounds like, but no, we're using hooks. So we're hookers. Yeah, no. He says, oh my gosh. Yes. I was a little, okay. If you say so. Still sounds wrong, but maybe like in rugby. What? What isn't like in rugby? Are they ruggers? Butterflies. Yeah. I think it's funny when hobby people do that. Find a funny word. Miriam, yeah, there is a position known as the hooker. Oh, ha, that's funny. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That is funny. Oh, well, that must have given some funny side eyes over the years. I can't imagine. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe it's just Danish people that's very immature, like we're general very immature and have dirty mind and all the things. Oh gosh. Hmm. Oh dear. So it's kind of funny when these muscly 6 foot guys call themselves hookers. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to keep a straight face. I might as well just say it, okay? I wouldn't be able to keep a straight face. I mean, Melissa, I need more coffee. You need more coffee for this conversation, Melissa? It's okay. Ooh, coffee. Maybe I should make myself a cup of my caramel coffee. Maybe that is what I should do. Melissa, no. Well, you might have been needing more coffee for this conversation. Miriam, I was so confused the first time I heard it, and I couldn't laugh because I was at work. Why can't you laugh just because you're at work? Um, oh, Melissa's just tired. Okay. Okay. Somebody just wrote something in. I have to see that. Oh, okay. Someone was kind of like, because he could have been an actual hooker, Miriam. I mean, what were the odds? I would have snorted out and be like, "What? Do explain yourself." But then again, I'm not always very appropriate, so it's okay. It's okay. I'm supposed to be like this. That's my excuse. It's like, don't be mad at me. I'm supposed to be like this, okay? There's nothing to do about it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Sorry. So, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. You never know what people come out with. No, exactly. I don't think I do very well as a therapist. There will be way too many times where I would end up, you know, gasping out a laugh or something because people would say something that I'd find funny. I mean, not in a very serious conversation, of course, if you're talking about childhood trauma or stuff like that. But if you're just sitting there chit chatting, getting to know each other, and a guy would just, blurt out, "Oh, yeah, and I'm a hooker." I'm like, "Excuse me, what?" Oh, that wasn't one either. Okay. I mean, in situations like that, I would probably end up snorting out a little. Like, "Excuse me?" Yeah, I know. This is a very big bird, but I don't think it's our ocean eagle. Huh. The weirdest one was when somebody introduced themselves as a TV, and I thought they were really unwell. Introduced themselves as a TV. Huh. Sam Crocheters call themselves hookers. Yeah, that's what we've been talking about, Sam. So did they um, identify themselves as a TV, or was it their initials TV? See, Sam, knitters don't have the same kind of funny name. We're just knitters. It's way more funny. Miriam, but it was actually just short for transvestite. Oh, well, how would I know that? And you, by the way. Sam, yeah, a little behind. Playing Fortnite. Okay. Well, it's okay. Seriously, there's 42 grams of drills in this little thing. I wonder if it's with the bottle or without the bottle. I want to kind of, take a piece of Mary Andy static, club it in a bag, and then just, I don't know, just shake him, shake him, shake him, shake him, shake him. I mean, look at all that static. But it would be kind of silly to start doing anything as long as I'm not even close to doing the kit, right? Oh, somebody was in the MDD group earlier today asking if anybody had done a custom and if they could see the render. So I put in a link to my video where I unboxed my custom. He's right here. My Muka Mania kit. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Steak. No. Steak. Thank you. Yes, yuck. Static. Yeah, it's very static, Miriam. Miriam, is it MTV? Yeah, this one? My custom? Yes, it's MTV. The drills, these drills are forever young. What up? Hi, Flux. Wow. Hi, Flux. Hi, baby. Okay. Are you sure? No, you've been out all day today. They have been out since yesterday, actually. Yeah, you had the door open all night. Yes, you did. Yeah. Okay. Miriam. Oh yeah, Mukimania next year. No, Mukimania this year. November and December. Hi, Flux. Wow. Wow. Did he go again? I can't see his white chest anymore. Yes, he left. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I was like, why would he sit there and scream at me when David is out there? Miriam, oops, I lost track of this year. Melissa says November and December this year. Melissa, will you be getting upgrades on your kit? Will there be specials? I can't wait to see yours when you get it. A lot of green in it. Yeah, Janet. Janet says that it's interesting. She has gotten a lot of new customers that she recognizes from Anthony's and mine in our channels. Melissa, I want the specials in mine. Cool. 10 specials, Melissa. Oh, wow. I don't know how many mine has. Can't remember. But that is so cool. I want all the specials. Hmm. But that's the most she can do. But still cool. Mm. Miriam wants to get into want to start getting into blinging up her canvases. Oh, you should do that. You should do that. It's so much fun to bling up. Just start doing little things. I mean, then every now and again, I don't even do anything just because I don't want to. Yeah. Sam, I'm not a fan of AB so much. Love me some fairy dust. See, that is why, Sam, that I have purchased these two fairy dust from Forever Young, because my It's Electric has 5 huge bags of white AB, and I'm not doing that. because I got the fairy dust. Miriam, it looks complicated, only as complicated as you make it. Melissa, she's going to price out for me the 70% render and then the 100% render. Okay, I think mine is just computer rendered. Well, yeah, I think that's just computer rendered. Try to look at Elizabeth. When she moves, you can see how the drill is shining. Can you see that on the stairs? That's kind of funny. Melissa says, "Oh, nice." Okay, there's something on my nose. So yeah, fairy dust instead of ABs. I don't know uh, if I'm going to take out all of the ABs or just most of them. But, and it's only because one wasn't enough that I had to get two. I think if you could have chosen, I could have, gotten just like a quarter of this and that would have been enough. But now I would just have a bunch of white fairy dust. So, yeah. Now I'm just waiting for them to get more colors because, I'm sorry, um, oh, I have like 50 colors of fairy dust, but Forever Young just has about 20, they have 24, I think. And I'm like, I need all the colors. Can you imagine if you could get fairy dust in every DMC color? Oh, I would love that. It would be expensive, but I would love it. Then just get a big giant bag like this, you know? Yeah, I would love that. Being able to just say, okay. Then you might have to, I don't know, get a bunch a month, you know? Like they have right now, they have this package of 24 for, oh, I don't know, 70, $75 or something. So if they would just make them, in groups of 24, 25, and then you can buy a new one every month. Miriam is thinking of getting a full crystal canvas from the one with the diamond knot. Ooh, cool. Yeah, absolutely. That would be fun. And they are in Britain, so yeah. Miriam, but I have to wait until I have some money. Yeah, don't spend money you don't have. Exactly. Don't do that. That is silly. I don't know. I would love to maybe one day try a crystal canvas, but it's not, high on my priority list. Before anything else, I would try to have a full fairy dust one. Miriam, I may or may not have impulse bought a slushy machine. Ooh. If I knew where to put it, I would have gotten one too. Because, oh my God, I would, okay, this is how bad I am, okay? I would get a bottle of Bailey's, okay? a bottle of Bailey's, and I would make it into slushy. That would be how I would spend a summer day. Having that thing run and then just drink Bailey slush all day. Sam would love to do an all dust filled canvas. Yeah, I want to try one from Starry Night Studio, or maybe, I don't know. But that's the company that Anthony really loved. So, Miriam, I have no space in my kitchen. I'm going to put it in my bedroom. Well, that way you don't have to share with anybody. But I would absolutely make Bailey slush. Miriam, ooh, Bailey slush sounds so good, right? And I mean, on a hot day, um, you could just slush it. You can take a bit here and a bit there. Saying, link me please in our messenger. Link what? Link what? You go on and look for Starry Night Studio. I can't remember if they're on Etsy. Let's see. I don't even remember. Is that on Etsy? Starry Night? Yeah. Um, Tabby Dabby. There you go. Okay. So yeah. It would be very dangerous if I ever got a slushy. I would have to go to Germany and buy like 10 liters of Bailey's, okay? And then make slushy, and David would come home from work and be like, "What happened to one of the bottles?" And be like, "In my tummy. I am a little bit tipsy. I'm not drunk, I'm just a little tipsy because I have been drinking a liter worth of Baileys in the past 7 hours." Yeah, I would love that. You have to do that, man. And you need to send me pictures so I can see you doing it. And you can do adult beverages. It's really not that hard. I would totally do that. If we had one, it would have to be kept from Rosa because it would only be used for adult beverages. Miriam, well, it was a silly purchase because I was hoping to make Diet Coke slush, which I love, but I found out afterwards you can't use diet drinks in it. Really? Why not? Can you use regular Coke? Why can't you use Diet Coke? Maybe you can buy, I don't know, the fluid directly? Sometimes you can get it where it is. I see, yeah, apparently this ice stick to sugar particles. Huh, huh. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Um, Diet. Coke, Coke, Schla- let's see. This intensely satisfying frozen Diet Coke slush is the calorie-free refreshment you've been looking for. It's an ice-shivering wonderland of sweet, crisp euphoria. Plus, with just 5 minutes of prep, it will be done in a flash. Let's see. Let's see. You need a few simple things. You need Diet Coke, chilled and refrigerator. Frozen Diet Coke, frozen as in an ice cube tray, and ice cube. And don't forget a blender. You'll need that too to blend up your frozen Diet Coke. You're not going to believe how easy it is to make a Diet Coke slush. Here's what you do. Start by freezing a portion of your Diet Coca-Cola in an ice cube tray. Then chill the remaining Diet Coke in the refrigerator. Once frozen, blend together your frozen and refrigerated Diet Coke as specified. Pour your Diet Coke slushy into a fun glass or mason jar and you're done. Then all that's left to do is sit back, relax, sip, and enjoy. See, that's easy. Um, Miriam, so the liquid has to have a certain amount of what they call brick particles. Sam, I need one that I can make frozen cokes in. I mean, if you use regular, not diet, you should be able to. Miriam, if there aren't enough, it just don't slush and the machine turns off. Well, you should send it back then if that's what you literally purchased it for. Miriam, would have been good if I had read that before I took the plunge. Miriam, oh man, I should have just done that. But you can still send it back and do this. I mean, yeah, it's not that hard. It's getting a lot of positive reviews. So yeah, let's see. Diet soda won't freeze into a slushy on its own because it lacks the sugar needed to create fine ice crystals. To make one, you must add a sweetener like allulose or monk fruit. Here are the best ways to keep a Diet Coke slushy, to make a Diet Coke slushy depending on your kitchen setup. Using a slushy maker. If you are using a dedicated frozen drink maker, you need to add sugar, substitutes, and acid to replace the properties of a regular syrup. Ingredients 6 cups of Diet Coke, 1/3 cup allulose or monk, fruit erythritol, erythritol blend, and the juice of half a lemon or lime. As the instructions, slowly whisk the sweetener and citrus juice into the Diet Coke in a large pitcher to prevent overflowing. Pour the mixture into your slushy machine and select the slush setting. The Ziploc bag instance. If you don't have a machine, you can use the classic ice and salt trick hack to freeze the soda. What you need is one large resealable bag, 2 cups of ice, a half cup of coarse salt, and one can 12-ounce of Diet Coke. Instruction. Fill the large bag with ice and salt. Pour the Diet Coke into a smaller sealable bag. and place it securely inside the ice bag. Seal both tightly and shake vigorously for 3 to 5 minutes until the soda reaches a slushy consistency. There's many ways to do this. Huh. Wow, wow, wow. So even if you don't want to have it, you could just send it back. Oh, oh my God. I'm sorry. It sounds kind of fun. Getting a ton of spam emails. Yeah, I can try the LOL thing maybe. You could. Absolutely. Absolutely, you can. You should do that. Uh, some somebody's gotten a lot of the pre-ordered kits. There is 10. I've been out of town 4 days and over 10 boxes from Diamond Art Club have come in. This is just a pick for deliveries from Tuesday to Friday, in addition to the weekly deliveries that have been coming in the past month and a half. My brother and multiple brother are shaming me, and the judgment is real. What do I do? Why are they making me feel so bad about something that gives me so much peace and joy? Well, just don't care. Miriam. Ooh, yeah. Hmm. Oh boy. I don't know. I don't feel like I have a lot of things to talk about today. I feel boring. Am I boring? Probably not, but I feel boring. I mean, there won't be a live next Sunday unless I decide to do some kind of pub up, but it will most likely be a pub up during the week, I think. Maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on how I'm feeling. Um, because France and because I don't know when the convention is ending on Sunday. So I don't know. Miriam, it's tough when people shame you. That's why I feel rubbish about the machine because everyone had a go at me. Who cares what you're buying? It's your money. I mean, I'm guessing that some people think it's silly that I'm going to Paris because it's a lot of money. I know that, but it's my money. So who gives a rat's ass? Ah, Miriam, you're sweet. I'm not boring. Well, I am sometimes. But yeah, nobody ought to care about what you do with your money. Miriam, no, it'll make you so happy. It will. I mean, I've been crazy for this trip for more than a month now. I'm like, ding, 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 ding. And now it's here, and I'm like, I can't wait. I need to get in touch with my sister and niece to figure out who it was that I needed to take pictures of. because they're into the whole 911 thing. And they were like, "Oh my God, that person looks so hot," and I'm like, "Who?" And they showed me like the pictures, like this guy. Oh, if you say so. I mean, you can literally tell me everything about this cast because I've never seen it. Like, why are you going to a convention with them then? Like, I'm not going to the convention for them. I am going to the convention for these four people over here. You know, the one Chicago ones. That is why I'm there. Everything else is just, you know, sugarcoating. It'll be, oh yeah, that is fun. Let's listen to some of their panels maybe, and that is it. I don't know. I literally have no idea who they are. Same, Chicago Fire, yes, and PD. I'm kind of sad that there won't be any from Met. It would have been fun. It would have been fun if a few ones from Met would have been there too. But oh well, oh well. And apparently the company behind them is taking a break next year. I'm like, man, okay, okay, it's fine. It is fine. So yeah. Oh, Sam is watching Grey's Anatomy. I need to get into that one day too. And I guess I have to start from scratch again because it's been so many years since I last watched it. It's kind of like when I started watching Supernatural again. I just started from scratch because, again, it's been years. So I was like, okay, every now and then I would skip an episode because I remember it very well, or, I would skip 5 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever, because I was like, oh, yeah, I remember this. Move on. But now I've come to some of the episodes where I'm like, are you sure I've watched these before? And then there would be like 10 minutes, like, oh yeah. And then the rest of it would be like, yeah, I don't remember this. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, Melissa has started rewatching The Walking Dead. Uh, David started watching that and then promptly stopped when someone was murdered kind of violently. He was like, yeah, that was just too descriptive and too not him. So he stopped. I don't know. Maybe one day in a million years I will watch that one. There's just so many other shows that I want to watch first. It's the same with the new Harry Potter series. I'm not really sure I want to watch it because there is literally just one Harry Potter and one Hermione and one Ron, and one Draco. You can't make new ones. I don't know. Then yes, I started all over from the beginning. They were so awkward in the beginning, right? Oh my god. Meredith was, I don't know. But the good thing about starting from the top is you have George. Oh, I love George. Back then Karev was an ass. I wasn't really a big fan of Karev. He grew on me. He ended up becoming an amazing pediatrician, but man, he was annoying in those first seasons. But yeah, I was kind of sad that we lost George so early. I can't remember if he was fired or he left on his own. So, yeah, 23rd season starts in fall. That's so cool. A lot of people have stopped though. Teddy and what's his name? What's his name? Um, the chief of the ER. There's Teddy, that's the lady, and then there is Hunter. Those have both stopped. So yeah, I don't know. And I think there's a few more that has been like, yeah, this is it. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's about time it ends. So, I don't know. Oh gosh, it's kind of funny. Even though I don't feel like we did a whole lot yesterday, I'm still a little. So Meredith Grey left for a little bit, didn't she? In the beginning? No, she did leave later on after Derek died. She left for like, I don't know, a pregnancy. And then she called Karev because he was her emergency contact or something. So he came. Miriam, what show? Oh, Grey's Anatomy. No. Oh, yeah, I think she left for a little bit after Derek's death. So yeah, when she started dating the other guy later on the show, she left Derek, and I just know she left after Derek's death and had the baby, and then came home. That's what I remember anyway. So yeah. Oh my God. Mm, um, whatever. Oh, that's what's happening here. I can't even remember when she started dating that other guy. It's been so many years. Seriously, I can't remember when I stopped watching. Was that seventh or eighth season? I don't know, I can't remember. I think so. Mayhems is still going. Yeah, like Sam said, the 23rd season starts in the fall. So, still going, which is crazy, right? And then every now and then there will be rumors that this will be the last season. And then they will announce another one. And I'm like, excuse me. So, yeah. But yeah. Okay, you guys. My brain is blanking. So I think I better just stop here. And just remember there won't be a live next Sunday, but I might do a pop up during the week Tuesday or Wednesday, not this week, but the week after, around the 1st of July, that I will be doing a pop up where we can talk about all things Paris. Um, so, yeah, take care, everybody. I hope you have a great week. And yeah, I love you all. As you might not says later. Melissa says, bye, guys. Love you guys. Miriam says, have a lot of fun in Paris. Thank you, honey. And Melissa says, don't forget the thumbs up. Yes, thank you. Hit that thumbs up on the way out. It makes me happy. But yeah, thank you all. I love you. And I will see you next time. So, bye, everybody. Have a great week. Love you all. Bye. Mwah.